You know what this is? Still my favorite birthday present. Folks, welcome back. I am Jon Najarian, and this is 3 at 3. 3 at 3, we bring you unusual option activity, and we try to deliver it right around 3 p.m. every business day. So thank you for joining me today. Unusual activity is something that we're famous for, something that we've basically been doing for now 23 years. The unusual activity that we cite frequently is a precursor to a large move in that underlying security, whether it's calls, which would be a bet to the upside, or if somebody buys a lot of puts, and that is a bet to the downside. I'll have a little bit of both to show you here today. So let's get started. Petrobras. I think most of you probably know why this one's up big today. We've got an election that is going to result in a runoff. It was supposed to be a runaway. Lula, somebody who is imprisoned down in Brazil, was supposed to be the runaway winner. But then Bolsonaro, the present leader of Brazil, has been making a furious comeback and has now basically gone to neck and neck with Mr. Lula. And for that reason, the business interests in Brazil are rallying tremendously, including this one, Petrobras, which is, of course, the largest energy company in Brazil. 40,000 of those Jan 14 calls. Well, take a look at that. Up 12% today. A nice big move to the upside. And yes, we are still long in PBR, Petrobras. Getting ready to maybe roll up too. GLD also, a recent call of ours where we've seen unusual activity. It was $152 a share. They bought 12,700 of the November. So that's out there in the future a ways. 158 calls. These calls are not the calls I bought. I bought the at the money call, as I usually do. And now I have sold upside calls against the calls that I own. So calls I own, I'm pulling like this. That means I own it. Hand away from me means I'm selling higher strike. So what I've done is I've basically established a call spread for a credit now. So come hell or high water, I make money on the trade. And if we go higher, I make the differential between the strike price that I own and the strike price that I sold. That is known as a bull call spread or a call vertical. There are many ways you could trade it. When 1.2 million shares go off, a million shares of $151 stock, $151 million plus worth of equity to be controlled by whoever bought these 12,000 rather calls. Yeah, that's the kind of trade I want to follow. So we did. Bang. All right. AJ Monty and I will be on tomorrow, right at the market close, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. AJ Monty and I, if you go to Market Rebellion, you'll see all about it. You can sign up for free to join us. AJ is one of the best market technicians you will ever see or hear, and he will break down positions that he's been looking at. And if you've been following him, you already know. We call him the option oracle, and there's a reason, because there's an oracle in Omaha and there's an oracle in North Florida, and the oracle in North Florida trades a little more actively, and he is incredibly insightful with his determination of what the charts are telling him. And we will be on together starting at 4 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. For those of you who are wondering, well, gosh, Jon, I work a 9-to-5 job, or I'm going to be out doing something else. Can't make it at 4 o'clock. If you sign up, we will send you a copy of the webinar as our gift to you. No cost, no credit cards, nothing. All you got to do is register, and you will get a copy of the presentation, regardless if you can attend live, you'll still get a copy. And if you missed it because of some other obligation, you will get a copy and be able to watch it at your leisure. All right, let's get started today. How about NLA, ALNY? Actually, Did I miss? No, yeah, that's right. ALNY. It's a pharmaceutical company, folks. This is not the mortgage company. This is a pharmaceutical company. It's $197 a share, give or take. They were buying the October 190 puts. So that's bearish. If you're a stock trader, that means you either want to get out of the way or be short in this name, because people are betting on an up 600 day that this one goes south. And 197 versus the 190, in other words, $7 is how far they're saying it would go, and perhaps quickly. It's regular October expiration. So this is the first expiration in October, the 7th, this Friday, then the 14th, next Friday. These expire the longest they could possibly be, the 21st. The third week of each month is the regular expiration. These are regular October expiration puts, and they bought 2,700 of them. Rebel's Edge. Pete and I just did this one today, a couple hours ago. Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We deliver the goods. We give you our take, a 1-minute take on macro, because that's all it's worth, folks. If you're wasting your time on macro, have a great time. Do it. Enjoy. That's not what we're all about. We're all about trades, trades, trades. So we're looking at our take on crude oil, for instance, today. Our take on Tesla today. Biggest stories of the day are the ones we talk about, give you a thumbs up or thumbs down, and then we give you unusual activity too. It's all free. You can get it on YouTube as well as Twitter, all the socials. If you go to YouTube, you just type in Market Rebellion in the search bar and you can subscribe. Some 29,000 of you have done that already. It is free, completely free. And we do it each Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Second trade today, Carvana, one we talked about last week, by the way, on the Rebel's Edge. And I think Pete and I were united in saying, hey, this one's getting crushed. And yet, it's probably time to start nibbling here. And I did today, because you see there 5,000 of the 14th of October. In other words, next Friday, not this Friday, next Friday, expiring 23 calls. October 14th is the expiration. The 23rd, 23 is the strike price. Easy for me to say all this. So with the stock just shy of 22, they're betting on upside. They're betting that the stock makes a recovery. I like the trade. I think Carvana has a unique offering, a unique value prop for customers. And yet, because of higher interest rates, lack of availability of inventory and so forth, I think these guys had just a horrendous quarter. I think they're ready to turn it around, especially since interest rates have dipped a little bit here now. Doesn't mean you have to follow in, but what I did was I bought the 22 calls. My intention is to sell upside calls against it rather quickly if we get any extension to the upside here. 5,000 of these times 21, that's 500,000 times 21, call it an $11, $12 million trade like that. Bang. Third and final of today's 3 at 3 is Applied Materials, AMAT. So 6,500 of this Friday. So this is very deep end of the pool. These are options that expire quickly. So you need to be very quick to cut losses if that's what happens, or to take profits if that's what happens. They're buying upside calls at the 91 strike, approximately $5 above where the market is trading right now. So I bought at the money calls. My intention is to sell upside calls quickly. Why? Time decay, and it's a directional trade with very limited time, 4 more days, in fact, to be right. That's why I'm going to be trading it that way. So Applied Materials, $86 stock. They're buying the 91 calls. They are toast this Friday. They're either something or nothing before this Friday, because Friday, if they're not in the money, all that premium's gone. That's why I'm buying the 86 and selling higher strikes against it. Bang. It's going to do it for me, folks. I appreciate you joining us. I hope you check out the Rebel's Edge if you haven't already. Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And guess what? It's up there on YouTube right now, so you can go see it. Join the rebellion today. If you need to learn more about trading stocks, options, futures, we've got that for you. We've also got coaches and mentors that can hold your hand. Think of it like the coaches, that's like a group lesson if you're into skiing like I am, or a mentor that's like one-on-one, a private lesson. You can do all of that. Distance learning, coaches, mentors, we even have subscriptions available for you on marketrebellion.com/get started. That's marketrebellion.com/get started. Thanks for joining me today, folks. Hope you have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow with my brother Pete on the Rebel's Edge.